Hello, everybody. Hey. Yeah, I got my nails did. And I'll do my own nails. Okay, whatever. Uh, I think I didn't need to zoom in like too much or something, like for it to focus. But anyway, yeah. I'm back with a bang with my big ass smile. Beautiful smile, if I must add. Looking cute, also so cute, yeah. And I'm shooting from my bedroom. As you can see, we got butterflies, and we go Paris, and we go Paris. Eiffel Tower and everything. Yeah, so I'm in a good space. I'm in a good mood, and I am happy. Look at my earrings. Look at those curls, huh? Huh? Me and yeah, you know this. So yeah. Anyway, I've just missed my channel. It's been a while. That I feel energized today. I think it's because my sister was here. Shout out to Musa. Thank you, baby. I love you so much. Can't wait to see you again. I missed her. I love her so much, guys. Like, I didn't want her to go. So anyway, because I'm happy and extremely happy today, I'm feeling a whole lot lighter. Like normally when I knock off from work, I'm just tired, I can't just wait to see what I'm gonna eat, bath, sleep. And I don't even bath every day sometimes because I'm just like, sometimes I even sleep in the living room. I'll wake up around 2, I'm like, shucks. That's the disadvantage of staying alone. Yeah. And then you find that you just wanted to warm the geyser and nope, you sleep instead. But yeah, it's just one of those things. And sometimes you forget to hit the geyser altogether. And then in the morning you're like, oh flip, no. Did I miss that? So I get tired, guys. I get really tired sometimes, and it's been a while. It's not an excuse, but today I'm feeling cute, and I'm extremely happy. Like I said, my sister been visiting. She just left like we're 2 hours apart from each other. She thinks right now she's just landed at home in Francis Town, which is like 2 hours from here. So, thank you. Shout out to you, Sissy. Mwah, mwah. I love you, Masa. So, anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about except that I'm happy to be back here. So maybe, okay, let's talk about my gums. Like guys. Yeah, we think on a feet. Growing up, I was shy. I didn't have a whole lot of confidence, and it was mostly because of how I was socialized. I was really, really dark. When you're small, your skin hasn't stretched out. Like now, I'm chubby and everything, and you're always playing under the sun and everything, and you get your skin is burned, and for some reason, for mine it was really dark, and it was darker than everybody. My sister and my dad and my mom. My mom is like what we call yellow bone, and then I was the only black sheep. Well, black sheep in terms of color, yeah. And you kind of like grow up noticing that because my mom like telling me a story about how when I was young, like really young, and I think this was even before my brother and sister came. Like I've always had skin color securities growing up because I was dark and I have a really light skinned mom, like really yellow bone skin mom, that's what we call them. And she lifts me. I see my hand on hers, and mine is really dark. And I'm like, Mom, you look so beautiful. And she was beautiful. So all I wanted to do was be like, Mom, have a light skin, you know, have a light skin and be beautiful and gorgeous like she was. And I didn't understand that the worst was yet to come. She had a story that she would tell me, like, when I was young, I would say, Mommy, put on like boiling water for me so that when you wash me, I could peel off the black skin, and I would reveal the skin that looks like yours. Oh, child. Imagine, like when we're young, you can't even stand like slightly hot water into that you bath with, and I wanted like to be scorched. Yeah, but those are some of the things. And then my brother and sister came. They were lighter, and I was getting older and darker. And then you go to school, they make fun of you for being darker. Sure. And then you start realizing that you got black gums. You see? Everybody else got, like, I love it when I meet somebody who has black gums. People don't have black gums. People have, I don't care. Even black people that I know, like really darker people than me, they have red gums. I don't even know how, but I have black gums. Like, yeah, black gums. The melanin just decided to also go to the teeth and gums, and yeah, story of my life. But as I and growing up, I just didn't like anything about my appearance, and at some point I was really fat. I think when I got into the adolescent stage, it didn't hit me well. I think it was most because of those insecurities, you know, that kind of now elevated, and you're just trying to figure stuff out and you just don't understand. And I kind of became timid. I just didn't understand a lot that was happening to my body, to myself, and why I was different. And I didn't think that being different was cool. Yeah. And to make things worse, I'm Kalanga. People like making fun of us Kalanga people, especially growing up. It's like we're treated like we are a minority, but the truth is we're not. And you only realize it when you get older. And the same people that were making fun of you now, they're crying over your own brothers, the Kalanga guys, and the Kalanga sisters. You know, so you kind of realize how cool it is, and we get the nice jobs, we intelligent dude. And not to say that I'm just speaking for myself and my tribe, I'm intelligent, so I'm not doing tribalistic, no. So growing up, you get shunned even to this day. Like, people talk down upon Kalanga people. But when I grew up, I started embracing it, because now I even had interest on learning my own language. My battery's gonna die. Why now? In learning my own language. Why would I start filming with a battery that is low? I mean, that's so reckless. Let's see if that will help. Yeah, it did. So so yeah, I had a long day. I just realized that normally when I come back from work, that's what I do. I throw my phone into the charger. So it must be like, why am I not in the charger right now? Because it's been a while that like I said, I've come to this platform. So anyway, I started getting a whole lot of interest as I got older, and now I'm horrible at my language. Even like the hardcore Kalanga people laugh at me, because now I have an accent to my language and all that. And growing up, still my dad is Kalanga, and what he would do is he would address me in English. Like ever since I started kindergarten, I would speak English. I felt cool, and it was nice. Yeah, I love it. I'm all in for it. So, and then at school you speak the local national language, Setswana. So, and I had little room of learning my language. And then my cousins would come and live with us. They would speak Kalanga, but my dad would still address me. I think I'm not blaming him. I didn't show interest as well. I think maybe he picked that. I would always be like, huh? But now I'm interested and I'm learning, and I've been fortunate also to even date some of my fellow brothers and get to now really talk it out in my language. I mean, write it. The writing is hard, sure. But yeah, I'm there now. I don't even care about my skin color. I wish it was darker. That's the funny thing. Sometimes, like, I look at myself, I'm like, I'm not black enough. Like, right now, this is black. I'm not black. That's how I feel. So, I wish that we could teach younger people that it's okay to be different. Like, we shine different. And all stars out there are stars. You know, as long as if you're a star, you're a star. If you're darkness, you're darkness. And everyone is a star. And it's something that I wish we could teach kids at a younger age. It's something that I wish could be incorporated somehow into making sure that kids are comfortable in their own skin. They accept themselves, their background, their differences from their friends, their teachers, their parents, even, because you find that sometimes you don't understand your parents. You're like a little weirdo because your world is totally different. Your interests are totally different. What motivates you is totally different. Maybe you're into art or you're into sport and they don't understand that. It's okay to be different. Talking on that, another thing that I would want to really see happen for my country, for younger people, it's where now we go into more like vocational training earlier, because you find that most kids, my line of work is to do with careers, people's careers, and you find that people realize too late that, shoot, this is really not my path, and at that time it's really late, and we don't make well informed decisions about the careers that we're going to chase. We try to find out where the money is, because we have black tax, we have situation that needs us to have money, and we just have the peer pressure to be successful and drive certain cars, live in certain houses, lead a certain lifestyle. It's not really much about you, it's about showing off, it's about wrong reasons basically. And you find that when you follow your passion, that's where you grow, that's where you become better, that's where you even attract the money without even trying. And as for me, growing up, my number one choice of career was being a TV host, like Oprah Winfrey, because I grew up on Oprah Winfrey, and also incorporating that with a twist of Dr. Phil. So I wanted to go and study psychology, and then with that go into television. So much that after I finished college, I started auditioning for shows. Every time they showed that there were shows that are in my local television network, I'd go audition. I remember this one time, they laughed at me. Not because I was funny, but I said something funny. They were like, oh, I gave them a laugh. It was just one of those things. And then the guy that I was being auditioned with actually is now made it, and is now big in terms of the entertainment industry. So I look at him and he's like inspiration in a way, like, okay, maybe that wasn't a dream for me, maybe that was my time, But yeah, definitely. Kudos to him, and I'll get mine. Nowadays, I've learned that the internet, you don't need to audition. This is my audition, guys. Judge me. Did I do well or not? That is the question. So, yeah, I was that auditioning because I wanted to go into the television industry, and then when I started applying for tertiary, I would apply for. I had applied because you have to give them your top three. Was it top three or top five? I had psychology. I had business administration. I don't remember what the other was, but it was all to do with people. I love working with people. I've seen Oprah working with people, calling people every day, always with the girls, interviewing them, different aspects of it. I just loved that. Like that involvedness into people's life, that care. You get one, you get one. Who forgets that one? I wanted that. And then the more serious and laid back and more impactful one also for me was Dr. Phil. I loved Dr. Phil. I loved how he would offer advice. I mean, even today, I give unsolicited advice. And anything you say, if I see anything dysfunctional, I'll be like, it's from their childhood. They missed something in their childhood, or they were imposed to certain things in their childhood. Hela. And I've watched crime investigation too. You know, if you watch crime investigation, right? They always start with somebody's history, like their childhood. Yeah. Like we don't understand certain things or why we behave certain ways sometimes, but if you really go back to where you from, that's where, yeah, that's who you are now. This is a projection of what you were exposed to, what you lived back then. So yeah, so that's my advice. First, yeah, this one, it's definitely the absent father. I'm not making fun of it, but come on, think about it. Okay, now I'm not trying to be a comedian. I'm not, and this is serious. Like, what kind of a psychologist was I gonna be? I was gonna be laughing about people. Yeah, so that's what I wanted. That was what I was passionate about, like a show where I can just be myself, and where if it calls for me being serious and addressing real life serious issues, I do that. And I ending up in the human resource stream. It was like, okay, good, I'll still be working with people, I'll be helping people, and all that, but it's not as in touch with the wellness, the psychological well-being of a person as psychology is, you know. So that's something that I want to explore. But then again, when as I grew up into my kind of work in human resources, I also realized that I'm passionate about organizational psychology. Then I was like, is it because it has psychology in it? But that's actually what I'm going for right now. But yeah, we're always evolving, and in my line of work, we encourage people to always continually improve. You set yourself a target, you squash it. Next one, be it personal, be it professional, be it qualifications, be anything goes. Like, don't ever find yourself in just one space. Always evolve, always challenge yourself to do better, always try out new things, because With us, mostly we are late bloomers into realizing what we are passionate about. And I also am a keen believer that we are not meant for just one thing. The world is big, there are endless opportunities. And with the internet era, you've realized that many careers came out of nowhere. I mean, we have influencers, guys. We shall be one. Ha, guys, yo, yo, aish. I would love that. I love my hairstyle. They say it looks like a certain celebrity in South Africa, but okay. But guys, I'm beautiful, Shem. I'm beautiful. Beautiful is my name. And I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me while I say something while not really saying much. But yeah, let's just take care of ourselves. Let's accept ourselves for who we are, and let's make sure that we give a thumbs up. Of course, yeah. Like that one, we don't forget. Give a thumbs up to this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure that you turn on notifications so that every time I load on a video, you get notified instantly that you need to listen to that crazy girl. I love you. Mwah, mwah. See you. Okay, now see you for real. Peace. On the other side. Okay, maybe it wanted me to say, I love you, Musa.